Imagine waking up one morning to discover the sky shimmering green, the northern lights swirling over every major city. News feeds flood your phone with reports. Portals have opened worldwide, and Loki, the infamous Norse god of mischief, has arrived, summoning an army of sorcerers, frost giants, dark elves, and enchanted automatons. His goal isn't just to conquer a kingdom, but to seize control of the entire planet. At first, world leaders are incredulous, but footage quickly circulates. New York's skyline showered in sparks as frost giants shoulder through traffic, vehicles frozen in their paths. London, where St. Paul's Cathedral glows with eerie runes, encircled by Loki's raven-haired sorcerers, who twist local police weapons to dust with a gesture. As the sun rises, the world understands Earth isn't just invaded, it is now Loki's domain. Loki's methods are cunning rather than simply brutal. His magical army moves strategically, disabling communications and military forces in a matter of hours. Satellites flicker to black. Electricity grids are snuffed out across continents. Armies assemble, but are scattered by magic storms, hurricanes conjured over the Atlantic. Bolts of emerald lightning slicing through armored vehicles. In cities, the automatons quietly take control, silently appearing at metro stations, business towers, and government offices, their glowing eyes a warning that resistance is futile. Within days, the existing power structures are overturned. Presidents, prime ministers, and CEOs are confronted by Loki himself or one of his illusionary doubles. Some leaders, faced with overwhelming force and the threat of magical annihilation, reluctantly surrender. Others try to fight, but find themselves trapped in endless illusions, one moment standing on a battlefield, the next, tumbling through visions of worlds that never existed. Now, for the first time in centuries, humanity bows to a single ruler. Loki establishes his throne in a newly conjured palace, a mass of green crystal rising from the ruins of a former United Nations headquarters. He declares the establishment of the Terran Dominion. No one will want, he claims. Chaos shall have order, and free will is, for now, an obsolete luxury. Each continent is assigned a magical viceroy, one a shape-shifting dark elf, another a wolf-headed frost giant meant to enforce Loki's new edicts. Daily life changes overnight. Curfews are enforced not by police, but by patrols of sorcerers who can sense intentions. Anyone plotting rebellion finds themselves disoriented, wandering city streets unable to remember their purpose. Factories once making cars now churn out enchanted armor. Textile mills spin indestructible frostweave for the magical army's ranks. World currencies collapse, replaced by glowing runes that pulse in each citizen's palm, their value tied to loyalty and obedience. Yet humans are nothing if not resilient. Beneath the surface, small resistance cells form. Ex-military officers, hackers and mages who previously hid among the everyday. They hide in the old subway tunnels, sewers, and forests, scavenging fragments of enchanted technology, or seeking ancient texts in forgotten libraries. Working together, researchers and engineers try to recreate the smallest sparks of magic with science, hoping to level the playing field. Across the planet, a new kind of underground emerges, one that crosses borders, languages, and former rivalries. But resistance is dangerous. Loki's magical enforcers use scrying mirrors to watch from afar, hunting for secret meetings. And those caught are changed. Minds wiped clean, sent back into society as living warnings of what defiance costs. Meanwhile, the global order reshapes itself. Old rivalries between countries dissolve. After all, everyone's conquered. Ironically, this forced unity leads to much less war and fewer crimes of the old sort. Loki's first decree abolishes all national flags. Only his green serpent banner is displayed in every capital. Art, music, and literature are quietly censored, with anything promoting chaos or hope burned in glowing green fire. Years pass. Factories run efficiently. Disease and famine seem to decrease, thanks to magical interventions, but at the price of absolute surveillance and loss of individuality. The human spirit, though battered, refuses to break. Rumors spread of hidden enclaves where people still whisper the stories of their past, keeping alive the idea that Loki is not invincible. Near the script's end, we wonder, with all the world under the rule of a trickster god, has chaos truly been conquered or simply disguised? Is order worth the price of freedom? While Loki's magical army reigns on the surface, somewhere deep below, rebellion still flickers, waiting for the one moment of mischief greater than Loki's. when humanity might surprise even the god of tricksters himself.